But call me a chomo.
Oh, shit.
What an introduction, I tell you. I'm always happy to be back here at Wyoming, man.
Welcome to your mom's house.
This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Stamps.com. If you haven't tried Stamps.com, we've been using it for almost 10 years now. You can actually print postage from your house, just like you would normally have to go and buy at the post office, and you can ship it. You can ship using UPS, USPS. You can mail and ship anytime right from your computer. It feels like you're actually having like some type of cheat code. You're not. It's not a cheat code. You are actually using Stamps.com. Stamps.com saves businesses thousands of hours and tons of money every year. They bring the same U.S. Postal and UPS shipping services right to your computer. Stop wasting time going to the post office. Go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk with our promo code MOM. You get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in MOM. That's Stamps.com. Enter the promo code MOM. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
Did you know that companies around the world produce 2 billion pounds of new plastic every day? Yet no matter how much we put in our recycling bin, just 9% of plastic actually gets recycled. At Grove Collaborative, they believe it's time to stop making single-use plastic. Grove is the online marketplace that delivers healthy home, beauty, and personal care products directly to you, takes the guesswork out of going green. And it's great because it's so easy to use. You go online, you can use their everyday products. We use their multi-purpose house cleaner because I don't like having my babies touching, harmful chemicals. And it smells delicious. It's easy to use and easy to find online. Choosing products that are better for you and the planet has never been easier. For a limited time, when our listeners go to grove.com/mom, you will get to choose a free starter set with your first order. Go to grove.com/mom to get your exclusive offer. That's grove.com/mom.
This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Saatva. Go to Saatva, SAATVA.com/theshit and get $200 off any mattress of your choice. Hey, welcome to another episode of Your Mom's House.
Please do not use gendered language.
We're so happy that you're here. We're happy to be here. I'm coming to you from Los Angeles, California. At my side is my always beautiful co-host, Christine. You look great. And joining us from Austin, Texas, is the one and only Christina P.
Hey, Christina.
How you doing?
Hi, good. I still have pink eye.
You
which is why I'm
do?
still wearing
I was about
shades.
to ask you, are your eyes still...
retarded.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're better, but they don't look good enough to be on a web show.
Okay. Web show.
Look, who am I?
Who, let me
Well,
see.
you know what I mean? Because like that's all I need is like.
Who are
the
you? Show
memes
me.
and
Who are you
stuff.
going to
Okay,
do?
right?
Yeah. Oh, you're Michael Jackson.
No, leave us.
Oh, you're Lionel Richie. You're Lady Gaga. Did I get it right?
Babe.
Oh, I got you. You're Elton John.
You love him. Superstitious.
Elton John. Rocket Man. Did I get it? You're Keith Richards.
No.
I don't know.
Stevie
I give
Wonder,
up. Prince.
dummy.
Oh. Yeah, because of the shades and the piano and the head bob. I fucked up.
Got it? You fucked up, homie.
You did it right. I'm sorry. How you feeling? How you
Yeah.
doing today?
Okay, man. The eye thing's bumming me out more than the ankle. I gotta
Yeah.
tell ya. It's annoying. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
But
sucks.
it's gonna clear up soon. It'll happen. I have faith. How are you, farts? Are you in a good mood? Are
Yeah, I'm
you- are
doing
your
great.
balls
No, I'm
back
doing
up?
great. We had a nice lunch, had a salad with chicken.
Oh.
I'm
Oh.
very healthy. I always eat healthy. I've never overeaten before in my life. Everything's good.
I think you're being sarcastic. Did you really have a salad?
I really did. Yeah. With
But more
chicken.
More importantly, what did Nadav have?
I think he ate healthy too, didn't you?
I had a salad too. So as you know, Christina, this story checks out.
Yep. Yeah, we're doing great here. We're a bunch of
I don't
healthy
like
boys.
that. Well, ask him what he had over the weekend. That's where the fun happens.
What'd you have over the weekend, Native?
Oh boy. Yeah, I really punished myself. I think I had some Korean barbecue. I had some hot chicken. I had some I think El Pollo Loco, and then some Tommy's Burgers. And then on Sunday, I think I had a lot of the same shit. I think I had like a big sushi thing, and then I really put my work in on the weekends. I eat like a hummingbird here at the studio, but I really make up for it.
Nice. And then are you a sweets guy? Do you eat like desserts and stuff and, pastries and things like that?
Yeah, like I love me some ice cream. Ice cream is my favorite shit
Ice
ever.
cream.
Yeah.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Ooh, I would say maybe like a chocolate chip cookie dough or a mint chocolate chip.
You like mint chocolate chip. See, I like chocolate chip, but I don't like the mint chocolate chip.
I hate mint anything. It's like eating toothpaste. Why don't you just put toothpaste in your mouth?
Because
Disgusting.
it tricks you into thinking it's healthier than the all chocolate one.
Ah.
It's a little minty fresh. You're like, this is helping my mouth when I eat it.
Yeah. And will you go through a pint, 2 pints, gallon? What do you eat normally?
About a pint. About a pint. But I just found this place next to me that just sells cookie dough by the pint. So I've migrated over to that, and I'll tell you what, don't feel great.
No.
Don't feel great.
There's probably a fair amount of sugar in that, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. It's the biggest thing that's, like, I know I got to do something, and then every time I'm about to, like, kick it into, like, big diet mode, I'm like, just one more pint of cookie dough, and I'll get there.
Yeah.
And then it's just always a perpetual one more pint.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what's interesting, Nadav, about your food choices is that they're really international. Because he was like, I started Korean, and then there was some hot chicken.
Hot chicken, the blacks love, right?
The blacks are into that. And then he went Tommy Boys, which is violence already. I mean, you're gonna get diarrhea from that.
Yeah, you're gonna like the way you shit with Tommy's Burgers.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
Tommy's makes a good burger.
Oh, it's the best.
And then you had a pint of cookie dough.
Yeah.
To take it home.
And some sushi. Some sushi was
some sushi.
Yeah.
Got some Japanese food in there.
Yeah. I'm a real international man.
I'm guessing there's not a healthy bowel movement at the end of this.
Well, it's been one continuous one since Sunday.
Yeah, man.
No, it's really crazy.
Weren't you doing keto though?
I was for like 2 days, and then I think what
That's
happened.
right as you're getting out of the fog.
No, yeah, it's right when the diarrhea starts.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, you know what? It's someone's birthday. I only have so many more months in LA, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna really be dumb for the next little while.
Okay.
And then I'm like, you know what? And then I'll move to Austin where there's no tempting food around.
None. No.
Yeah, and then I'll just be back to salads.
There you go, man. Well, I like your plan.
Oh my God. The food is so good here too.
Yeah,
like I have to actively not eat barbecue every other day.
Yeah. You got to give it yourself like twice a month, maybe. That's a good, you know what I mean? If you're trying to live somewhat healthy, twice a month.
Yeah. I mean, I've been eating so much here, and I've only had one dud meal this whole time. Like everything's been killer.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get so much fatter here, Nadav.
I'm already at my top right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'd really love it if I didn't see a higher number than I currently do.
Do you say your number or no? Is it a secret?
I mean, it's I already get enough shit. I think I'm gonna just know I'm morbidly obese.
Okay. Tell me when we're done recording. I want to know.
Sure.
Okay.
Now I have to know too. What do you think it is, Tom?
No, I don't want to say. I don't want to guess.
You want to guess? Okay.
No, don't guess. Don't guess.
I can never guess men's weights.
If you're a woman and you're not like dealing with that all the time, you're not going to guess correctly. I think it's hard for men to guess correctly with women too if you're not really, used to figuring out what that number should be or what
like how much do you think I weigh?
I don't know. That's the thing is I don't know. If you want me to
What
guess?
do you think a woman like me weighs? Yeah.
265.
Nailed it. That's
see?
exactly right.
See, that was just a lucky guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I do right? Is that good?
That's exactly
I don't want to
right.
be I didn't offend you, did I?
No,
Okay.
265 is on my lighter end. It's before I lift.
Okay.
Once
Good.
I start training, it can get up to 280 at least.
That feels like a healthy weight for a woman.
Yeah.
5'7", 5'8", should be about 285, something like that.
But I'm strong.
Right. It's mostly muscle. I get it.
Well, muscle weighs more than fat. Yeah.
That's what I always tell people. When they tell me, Tom, you're fat, I go, well, I got huge muscles.
That's what my sweet Pilates trainer tells me when I'm like, I'm weighing myself. I'm not losing weight. And she's like, well, muscle weighs more than fat.
Yeah.
I'm
meanwhile,
like,
she weighs
that's
like
it.
105.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Let's. I got a great opener for you. Let's open the show.
Okay.
You ready to party?
Shit.
Ready to get this party started?
I'm ready to fucking party, bro.
Here you go.
안녕하세요. 저는 지민입니다. Hey guys, I'm finally Korean. I've transitioned. I'm so happy I've completed my look. I'm finally Korean, guys. I have the eyes. Just had a brow lift as well. So I'm so happy. Finally, I've been trapped in the wrong body for 8 years. And that's the worst feeling in the world when you're trapped and you don't feel like you can be yourself. But finally, I'm Korean. I can be myself. And I'm so happy.
This shit is big time!
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this. Your mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
He's finally Korean.
Oh no.
Wow. That's so cool.
He said at the beginning too. He went "namsamnayo." Remember how they say hello?
He probably just learned that expression while he was in the hospital.
His paper is stuck in butter. Oh no.
It's pretty cool though to be transracial.
Yeah, it is.
I've
cool.
heard of this before. Obviously, the famous Rachel Dolezal, and she was famously black, even though she's not. You know what I mean? But she was like,
Well,
but I
wait.
feel it.
How did she make her skin darker though? Was it like Soul Man where she took pills?
I don't know.
Tanning pill?
I think she was actually rubbing something, on her, like a cream, something like that. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like, I get it. I really get it. I've felt very close to other ethnicities and wished I were Asian too. I wish I was Asian sometimes. I love
specifically
Asian people.
Korean. I mean, that would be great.
Dude, I love Korea. I've been there.
Yeah,
I've had a really good time. I love their food more than any other food.
I get wanting to feel like you're something else.
Yeah,
it's kind of bold. Like this individual obviously has an accent. They're not from here. I don't think they look Korean now. I think they're going to be really bummed out when someone's like, "I got to tell you something. I think we fucked up. You're Thai," and she's like, "Oh, fuck." He goes under surgery again, and they're like, "How do you feel about Japanese?" No. This is like me waking up and being like,
I am a fucking Jew.
I can't just do that. I have to go through the process,
That's so true. But what about me? I feel like I'm trans Jewish because I feel very Jewish in my heart. I think I am Jewish.
And also, your mother told you that you might be.
She told me constantly that we were actually Jewish, but we had to hide it because of, that whole Hitler thing.
Yeah. Real knucklehead, that guy.
God, that guy is such a knucklehead. What a dope.
Yeah. He made it such a challenge to be that way,
A challenge indeed. It made it a little inconvenient to be Jewish.
Just super challenging period. Yeah.
But she told me, she said, Christy, we are actually Jewish because your grandmother's maiden name was this means a bird. The birds and animals and colors are Jewish last names in Hungarian, this and that. I'm like, all right, dude. I think we are.
Okay.
I think I am.
You feel it? You still feel it?
In my heart.
Well, why don't you get an operation on your eyes and make it a full thing,
Jewish surgery, Jewish eyes?
Yeah, get your Jew eyes ready. You know what I mean?
What are Jew eyes like?
Well, Right now, your eyes are all puffy and stupid, and no one thinks you're
Yeah.
a Jew. So why don't you go where he went and ask them to be like, hey, Jew me up a little bit. You know what I mean?
It's a great idea. I
Yeah.
think I'm going to get Jewish eyes.
Oh, we're looking at Jewish eyes right now. Oh, there's Anne Frank. This is a real nice search.
Oh, no.
Shit.
It
You
sucks
just
that
you just
she's
bring a
like-
photo of her, and you're like, I want to look like this. And you're like, she's a child.
Anne Frank me. I mean, can we pick a more uplifting Jewish example?
Well,
Gosh,
Well,
it's kind of a bummer.
you know what? The reason that came up is because
Nadav is Googling, looking for shit. Nadav is Googling, I hope he finds it. Nadav is Googling, looking for you. Hurry up and find that shit, you fucking Jew. Nadav is Googling, Nadav is Googling. Nadav is Googling, looking for you. Nadav is Googling, Nadav is Googling. Hurry up and find that shit, you fucking Jew.
well, that's a lovely song.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was
that's
the best.
Grass Kingdoms, I believe, made that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, the delusion you have to be like, I had this surgery and now I'm Korean.
Well,
the
and
level
also,
of mental illness involved with this fucking person.
and also the level of unethicism
Is that a thing?
on the part of the surgeon. How unethical
Well, I think
are
that
you?
I don't think the surgeon is going, you want to be Korean? I think the surgeon's probably like, yeah, we can give you that eye lift. You want an eye lift?
I lift.
Right. I'm saying, I can do this procedure on your eye. I'm not making you Korean.
Hold on.
I'm doing
Do
what
this
you want
what
me to
on
do.
your eye? This what on your eye?
What?
This
Surgery?
this.
What?
You said the word procedure?
Procedure?
Oh, I thought you said procedure.
No, procedure.
Oh, okay. I'm just
PRO.
checking.
Procedure. You want me to say it like procedure? Or you like a procedure done to your eye?
No, I was just saying procedure, like doing the procedure. I just didn't know.
Procedure.
Procedure.
Procedure. I didn't say procedure.
It sounded like it a little.
No one here heard that, just so you know.
Nadav, did you hear procedure?
Nope, I heard Tom say procedure just the way it's pronounced.
No, it's because you're afraid.
He's not afraid.
Let me see those Jewish eyes.
What?
When Jewish eyes are smiling. I don't know. Is there a nice song about Jewish people?
About our eyes?
What race would you be, Tom, if you had to choose?
I got to tell you,
I-
this thing I got going right now is pretty sweet.
Cisgendered white male.
It's
the
the best.
devil.
It is the best. Yeah, I
But-
know not
but here's
everybody
the-
likes it, but I'm gonna ride it for until the brakes fucking fall off. Yeah.
Well, your Latinx blood. I mean, but you present as a white cisgendered male, so it doesn't matter that you're Latinx too. Right?
True. Yeah, that's very true. If you could switch races, what would you be? Oh, you said, well, you're not being Jewish is not switching a race, but you would be Asian.
Oh, ask Nadav. I think Nadav would consider Jewish a race.
Well,
I mean,
That's a whole debate.
It borders with ethnicity.
okay, all right. I mean, touche. I
know. I would be a small Japanese woman. I think they're so pretty, like Marie Kondo.
Go see the surgeon.
I know. I'd be like a tiny Japanese girl. I love them.
Yeah, I love them
Yeah.
too. Different reasons, but I love them too.
They're so tiny.
So I'm real excited. We got a new Fedsmoker video.
Touching my camera through the fence, you faggot.
You want to see what he does? This is the best.
How does he keeps creating content?
I'll give you a little bit of context. I only watched the very beginning of this, but just so you go into it with the right mindset. Somebody sees his absolutely bananas car and just takes a picture of it because they're like, oh, this is a crazy car. And Connell sees that and engages the person who you can tell is like, has no idea what's about. It's literally walking through a parking lot. Look at this crazy car. takes a picture, and then Connell puts the full fucking business on him. Okay.
I'll send that to my son.
Nice. I always take a picture of people filming my car because you never can tell who they are. A lot of times they try to send their friends at me to try to die in a roundabout way. I put cops in prison with this car, and they think they want to be part of social media. And what I do, you're not social media, are you?
I don't think so.
What I do is I give them a baby raper stamp on their forehead, but you slipped. You're not going to get the stamp.
So that guy's like, huh? I was just taking a picture of your crazy car, man. And he's like, baby rapers? What?
Look at the car, the way it's set up, brother. Isn't it set up beautiful?
No.
Yeah. This car puts cops in prison, brother. It really does. The sickest pigs in the world go to prison. Well, at least lose their badge. They'd rather fire you than even mention what you've done. Most of them rape children, or burn houses down, or steal evidence, steal crap and go take it home to their family and give it to their family.
And that's what I do when a crazy person says something to me. You just go like, yep, yeah. You hear him? He's like, mm-hmm, yeah. Because you know not to push back. You're like, yeah. No, I hear you.
Worse.
Come to this side. I want to show you the most important thing without even looking, because I know my beautiful car. I know what it's capable of. Look down here. You know I've been gone for quite some time. Look a little lower. Look under this thing. See that dash cam? See it cooking under there?
Oh, yeah.
It never shuts off. You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because people want to be movie stars. They want that baby vapor stamp. Bing, 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 all over their face. And it's a gift that just keeps giving.
Imagine being this guy. He's like, I'm about to die. So crazy.
I bet that guy regrets taking a picture of his car now.
Of course he does. Immediately, he's like, I'm just going to
"Oh,
delete this real
man.
quick, man. Sorry about that. Ooh.
This is your car. You know how it's your car? This is the car you only had to pay for once. And then they sold it, and guess what?
Yeah.
I bought it. I fixed it up the way it should be. It's a 205. See, I fixed it up the way it should be. See how those cameras, they just don't shut off? Cameras aren't supposed to shut off. Just because you shut the car off don't mean the camera's supposed to shut off. They're supposed to cruise. They're supposed to cruise and cruise and cruise so that...
My man is yacked right now. Like
so we can make Twinkies out of men's assholes, brother.
This guy's just trying to get away. You know, he's just like, yeah, are we done? Like just wanting to walk away.
Well, and Connell's so stoked to have somebody to talk at.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
He's just so happy to like, hey, come here, just rope
Don't
somebody
you
into
feel
his
like now,
nonsense.
after watching so much of his stuff, that like you know all the beats that are like,
Yeah.
you know, put
Yeah.
cops away, put these pigs away, get the baby raper stamp, and
Yep.
you like to us now we're like, yeah, that's what he does. But that guy, that's his first time. He's like, oh. I mean, imagine
That is
somebody
so
telling you,
true.
I'm not going to give you the baby raper stamp on your forehead, and you're like, okay.
And then he fist pounds. He's
Yeah.
like, here you go, brother.
you
And
slip
you're
through
like,
it, brother.
"Oh,
You're not
God."
getting the stamp. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
That is so wild, dude. And you're right. We're so used to it. We're like, oh, that's what he does.
Oh, it's so crazy. It is absolutely insane.
They want to go to prison. They want to meet Bubba. You know, there's a lot of black people in prison that never get to come out. They want fresh meat. They want fresh Twinkies. They really do. I've talked to them all. They can't help it. They're never coming out ever again. So they want new Twinkies. And cops just happen to provide
He's like,
some of the best Twinkies in the world for them. Do you believe me?
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. See, when crazy starts ranting, you just go, yeah, I'm on your side. Yeah, dude. No, I think you're a fucking 100% right. Yeah. That's what I would do if I met him too. I'd be like, yeah. No, man. What do you need money? What? I'm sorry. Like,
God, I can't believe this guy got to roam the streets for as long as he did. Like it blows my
Just
freaking mind.
putting dirty cops away all over the country. I mean, that's a full-time job.
I
Full-time
can't believe they
job.
didn't just put him away against his will at some
I
point.
know.
He's such a menace,
I also
that guy.
can't
Connell,
believe he's gone. Can't believe
Connell the Menace.
Connell the Menace. Up there in heaven now.
Rest in peace.
Feathering it in heaven.
Feathering it. When you're feathering it.
Oh, man.
It's set up for giving people instant exorcisms on the side of the road. When the devil's in them, we can get the devil out of them without even saying a prayer. Sometimes it's not enough time. Right. We just got to get the devil out of them. You've just ruined your life.
Yeah.
Do you think Connell had a kid?
Yes.
Few.
I would guess. Strikes me as a guy that has a daughter. He's just got a daughter out there. She's like 26 right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably doesn't know him. I'm guessing. I don't think she knows him. Man. That is just oof.
Well, thanks for showing me that. I always feel uplifted after watching him menace somebody.
Well, here, let's cleanse the palate, okay? Here's supposed to be a follow-up video. Let's see what happens here.
Okay.
Welcome to Daily Booger with the Booger Man. A little stuffed up today. Let's see what we got. He's actually peeking it out. Right?
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna vomit.
Was that good, Emma? Dude. That's
oh my God. Oh my fucking Christ. Why are you showing this to me? I don't understand why you did this. Why did you do this? I'm gonna throw up. Take it off.
Did you just throw up?
Oh,
Take it off.
I almost did.
Oh my God, that was the worst thing I've ever seen.
I bought Bert a present. I hope you're cool with it. It was $185.
Oh, good. Okay. Great. I'm sure Leanne's gonna love him on that too.
He'll be fine. Oh, that made me sick. It's good seeing you.
Why are you bumming me out today?
I'm not bumming you out. This is just I'm looking through this folder.
Dude, I came in like such good vibes.
I'm feeling great. I feel great. I'm in a good mood. You want to see the you want to see the British version of a Fedsmoker?
All right.
All right, the building, a large building here, and here you can see the central foundations, the emergency staircase shaft in concrete. Always nice to see. Hello, mate. How are you? I'm just getting a shot of it for my YouTube channel of the construction. Make it quick. Why? Why make it quick? Why are you telling me what to do? What do you mean I'm not allowed to do it? In there, tell your friends what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you. As a construction site, you haven't got the right to be using your cameras to film it. You can be a criminal. I don't know who you are.
Why are you calling me a criminal?
Because you have got a camera. You're recording a construction
Is it because
site.
I'm an Arab you're calling me a criminal? Are you being racist?
Really? I'm black.
Either you're going to let me do what I'm doing, or you're going to try and stop me. Or you're going to try and stop me.
You back off then. Because you might be a criminal. I don't know who you are. That's it. I'm telling you now.
My name's Charlie. I'm an Arab.
I don't care. You might be anybody.
Charlie the Arab.
I don't care.
Charlie the Arab.
I don't care. So I don't know you. You've got no ID with you. You're recording a construction site. They've got tools here, power tools and everything.
Can I tell you something? This is a great picture on this camera.
Yeah.
The clarity, it's too good for the show.
It's good.
Isn't it great?
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Me too.
Do you know what I was just thinking though? Is how sweaty his head must be too with all the braids. It's got to be real hot.
And the hard hat on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, I'm just thinking how sweaty this poor man's head must be.
Well, just in construction in general too. You're sweating your ass off, hauling shit around, telling potential criminals to get lost. You know, makes you all sweaty. Yeah. Are you still thinking about that bug?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about like why the choices you've been making.
I thought they were good choices.
I mean, all right.
Sorry. Do you forgive me?
I do forgive you. I love you. I came to party, you know?
Me too. I thought we were having a party. Thought we were having a good time.
Yeah. Show me something uplifting.
Okay.
Pick something fun.
All right.
Get me
I'll
out of
get
my
out of
pink
this.
eye.
Okay,
my pink eye thing.
Hold on. Let me look for it here. Let me see what you'll like. Okay, you'll like this. Right. Oh, yeah. I think you'll like this.
Fuck pooping, man. I hate the way humans poop. It sucks. It's designed badly. We need a change. I need an upgrade.
Okay.
Okay, I'm down.
This happens like 4 or 5 times a week. I'm pooping, and I can't quite get it all out. There's still a nugget or two left in my colon. And I know it's there. I feel that there's still poo in me. Most of the poo's already in the toilet, but that last bit just won't come out, no matter how hard I push. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to spend another hour on the toilet trying to get this last bit of poo out, so I'll just leave it in there, whatever, till next time.
Mm-hmm. You with him?
I'm following, yeah.
But then I get to wiping, and that's not fun either, because there's still a bit of poo left in my butthole. It's still there. It's showing up every time I wipe. It's not getting any cleaner, no matter how many times I wipe. I could go through 2 rolls of toilet paper. Still poo. Still poo. But I gotta carry on with my day. I do not have the time to spend 3 hours shitting and wiping. You know when you go back to the bathroom, like an hour after you've taken a shit to re-wipe?
Yes.
That's a common occurrence for me.
See, this broke you a little bit. You're enjoying it.
God, he's speaking I've been talking about this phenomenon for my whole life.
I
And
know you
finally
have.
to see somebody acknowledge it and bring it to the forefront, it's like a relief.
Right. And then I got that, and that
God.
transitioned you into something else I think you'll like.
Greetings. How many times do you poo? Once a week? Maybe 2? 3 times? Maybe 4? Maybe you should be pooing some more. I go a few times a day. Many years it has been this way, but everyone is different, so they say ask yourself these questions. Okay.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's a poo rap.
It's a poo reggae guy. Yeah.
The poo raps. I like that.
Yeah. See, you're in a better
Many
mood
times
now. Now you're liking it.
You go. I like that. That was much better. Every day. 2-3 times a day.
You're feeling better
How
now.
many times have you been browning? A lot. How's your butthole?
Yeah.
Watch for waspes.
Well,
Waspes.
I have
browning
been
a lot.
I've been browning. Yeah. I mean, no, normal, like twice a day. Normally twice a day. Not the healthiest.
It's still sloppy.
It's not great. Sometimes
What
I
do you
luck
think
out.
that's?
I don't know. I'm traveling a lot in different places every fucking day, you know?
Different.
Different, you know? How about a dad boner? You want to see a dad boner? Would that show you up?
I love a dad boner.
Okay, here you go.
Here we are on Joker's Jinx, and we are about to launch! Oh, yeah! Oh, man, I love this ride! Woo! Oh, my God! Woo! Oh, these Premier launchers are always awesome. Here we go through the spaghetti bowl, guys. Woo! Oh! There's the ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-lingies. Oh!
So happy.
So happy.
See, now you feel
I love
better?
this way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like this guy. When's the last time you went on a roller coaster like
When was
that?
the last time you felt that happy about anything? Is there anything
Well,
that gets you
when
there? When Bauhaus announces a new show?
Yep. And then I'm like, I get the tickets. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Seeing Bauhaus live does this for me. You know what? Being out on your Sea-Doo
Yeah.
is pretty exciting.
I do enjoy that. But have you gone out?
Just with you, remember?
That's
Before
one
I
time.
broke my ankle.
Yeah, one time. It's
that
fun.
was fun.
You got to
That made me feel alive
we
inside.
got to do it again.
Look how pale I am. I've been indoors for 5 weeks.
Well, you're almost done.
I know. I'm really pasty, huh?
No, you look great. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Gene. Well, I got sickle cell here. We're going to do a little more palm casting, and then yeah, I will I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Gene.
I can't wait. I'm going to give you some pink eye. I love you.
Love you too. And I will see you I'll see you tomorrow. I think maybe in the afternoon. I'm not sure what time I come home.
Okay. Text me what time you land, Gene.
I will.
Okay. I love you.
I love
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye, Gene.
Hey, Mommy. We are supported by Squarespace. I'm a huge fan of Squarespace. I have built four websites with my own little digits using Squarespace. I love this platform. I've used many other platforms to build websites, and it really is the most intuitive. I mean, you can build a website for just about anything. You can make a blog, publish your photos, publish any sort of content. You can sell your products and services, and it's so easy on Squarespace. Everything is so simple to use. I don't know HTML coding. You don't have to. Everything looks and feels customizable. It's optimized for mobile right out of the box, built-in search engine optimization, and 24/7 award-winning customer support. So go to squarespace.com/mom for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code MOM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
This episode is also brought to you by Policy Genius. It's never a bad time to find ways to bundle your home and auto insurance and save on coverage with Policy Genius. Policy Genius makes it easy to compare home and auto insurance in one place. They can help you find home and auto insurance similar to what you have now, but at a lower price. They've saved customers an average of $1,250 per year over what they were paying for home and auto insurance. They've saved new customers an average of $435 per year on auto insurance, and they've saved new customers an average of $350 a year on home insurance. Here's the best part. They handle the paperwork to set up your new policy or switch over your current one. Isn't that the biggest selling point to you? They find you the better rate, and then they help switch you over. I think it is. You get on over to PolicyGenius.com, answer a few quick questions about yourself and your property, and then Policy Genius takes it from there. Head to PolicyGenius.com to get started right now. Policy Genius, when it comes to insurance, it's nice to get it right. And we're happy to welcome back to the program the host of The Honeydew, which you can listen to every Monday, watch every Tuesday over at Ryan Sickler's YouTube channel. It is the one and only, the great Ryan Sickler.
What's up there, Chomo?
Hey, man. How's it going?
I'm good. What's up, Chomo? I'm good, man. I'm good. Fucking Chomo. First time I heard that term, I had to look it up. I was like, what's a Chomo? Because I kept hearing it. I'm going to turn my headphones up. On all those prison shows. And I was like, oh, Chomo. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's Chomo. Yeah.
All right.
And it's like, it is the worst thing you can be called.
It's the worst thing you can be called. But also, there's this parallel I find. I was just had this conversation yesterday with this guy. Like, in our business, in post-production, there are people who can produce and edit.
Yeah.
And they call them predators.
That's true.
And they'll say, I'm a predator. I'm like, why would you fucking go? No, listen, you take the long road on this one.
Yeah.
You produce and edit.
Yeah. Yes.
You take the long road
but
on
in
that
LA,
one.
it's a very common
I'm a
thing.
predator.
Yeah,
You're like,
I'm a predator.
but here you're like, well,
and therefore I want you to pay me more.
You produce, edit, and assault women? Is that what you're trying to do a hat trick?
I need overtime because I'm a predator. Give me some bonuses, man. Yeah, I just actually, this guy must be getting bullied by it. I don't know. I don't know if he is a Chomo or what, but I saw this was. I haven't seen.
I'm not getting off social media, so quit telling me that. You're making me mad. Stop telling me to get off social media and quit calling me a Chomo. I'm gonna get you. I'll find you. You're not gonna make my life miserable. Now stop doing this to me. Stop doing this to me.
Hitting his own camera.
I'm not a Chomo.
Yeah,
oh,
you can't. That's not going to lead to anything productive.
Quit calling me a Chomo.
Oh shit!
What an introduction! I tell you, I'm always happy to be back here at YMH, man. That's how it kicks off.
That's how it kicks off. They called me a child molester.
Man, I got dressed up for this. I could have looked like anything to be called a Chomo.
Quit calling me a Chomo.
I brushed my hair and put on a nice hoodie. It's good to be back.
Good to be back.
I'm sorry for your misfortune, Christine. I am, but I do appreciate you all. Let me come back and sit in the seat and co-host with you here.
Oh, yeah. What do you say
or
about
be
that?
a guest or whatever. What do you say?
Hey, Christina.
I got to tell you, those glasses make your eyes pop, Christina.
Yeah. You look great.
You do look great. Always changing your shirts out and shit.
Yeah.
Keep it up stylish. You look good, girl.
You never wear the same shirt twice.
Ever.
That's really cool.
You look good.
Yeah.
Hair's on point. Got that Jennifer Aniston cut right there. You look good, Christina.
Yeah, you look good.
Let me put my tongue in your ass.
Listen, we're 3 minutes in.
We gonna use your booty.
Let
So-
me put my tongue in your ass is the segue out of the Christina doll. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
I needed this. I ain't gonna lie. I had an argument this morning with an entire construction crew, bro.
You did?
You know the crew behind me that's building that condo unit? It's fucking... I didn't realize it was a dozen of them up there. I thought I was just yelling at 2 or 3 of them until I heard "Kaka" over here, and I was like, oh, shit, there's a gang of them over here. They got nail guns and shit.
How close are they to you when you're yelling this?
They're like 20 yards behind us, and they block our driveway. I've been taking Stella to camp and school, and they always get me late. And I don't say shit. I patiently wait. But this time, Ev and I are trying to leave. This guy's got this fucking forklift up here, and he's telling us it's going to be 2 minutes. And we wait, and then next thing you know, it's 15 fucking minutes. We're like, what the fuck's going on? So we both get out and start yelling. And there's one dude in this like little... You know those popular straw summer hats guys like to wear? Like,
especially the guys that are working outdoors a lot.
Yeah, those guys. And he's on the roof of the fucking thing, and he's just looking down at me the whole time, staring. Because finally, after yelling, I'm like, no, man, you don't get to block the fucking driveway.
Yeah.
That's when I hear his back up over here. I was like, fuck, didn't look back there, you know? And they're like, they're telling the guy, just move the fucking thing. Just move it. Let him get out. But the dude keeps mad dogging, just staring down straight at me. So I fucking threw the car door open, and I look at him. He goes, we're doing it. And I go, yeah, you are doing it, and you're fucking staring at me. He's like, what are you doing? I go, I'm staring at you like you're staring at me, motherfucker. And he spit, and I spit, and I just kept stared at him. Stared at him, yeah.
Damn.
And then coming here, they started the thing up again. And I'm trying to drive out, and the dude is halfway out, and he just makes eye contact. They got a whole part of fence, actual fucking fence laying in the driveway. And I have to drive over. We've already had 2 fucking flat tires, neighbors flat tires. So I just one of those stare downs. It was straight up, and I was like, "This
heart racing."
No, I welcome that. And I pull up, and he just stares at me. So I stopped, and I just stared, and I stared until he looked away.
And you welcome that.
Yeah, today I did that.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
always.
I was gonna say, if it was always, that's definitely a trait of psychopathy.
No,
Yeah.
I don't pull up next to people at stoplights, but I dare you to look at me, motherfucker.
That's a real crazy thing.
No.
Super
But this guy
aggressive.
was yelling and being a dick. So today he looked at me, and I was like, you want to give me some? I'll give you some. And then I pull out, and I see my neighbor, and I'm pointing to the guy at the top again. He starts looking, and so I just start pointing up to him. I'm just going, this motherfucker right here. This motherfucker. So I came here.
Yeah. Fired up.
And y'all hit me up with the chomo,
What's
a little
up
bit
there,
of tongue
chomo?
in your ass.
Yeah.
I feel good. Goddamn. Yes, that makes me relax.
Well, this will make you feel good too. Okay.
I just want to let all y'all know out there, watch for waspes. Because they'll sting you, and then you look like me.
Hey, I don't think the wasp is the only reason you look like that.
It's hot today, so make sure you drink water. Have a good one.
The wasps.
Waspes.
Watch for waspes.
Who the fuck says that? It's wasps, dude. Everybody knows that. Literally never met anybody who didn't say wasps. Waspuses.
Are you allergic to bees or anything like that?
No, I've been stung by them, and I've been stung by waspuses.
Me
and,
too.
Yeah.
Dude. I've been teaching my daughter about them because she's been hit by the honeybees.
Yeah.
But her brother got a wasps.
Really?
Yeah, got them good. And I was like,
They're
man,
motherfuckers, man.
They are. Growing up, we had mud wasps. Did you get those on the East Coast? They build like a little tunnel of mud on the side of your house, and they just fly in those motherfuckers. They're beast. We had the yellow jackets.
Yellow jackets, yeah.
Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man. And I remember one
Some
time.
of those will make cause crazy reactions, man.
Fuck yeah. One time when my mom, you're still her favorite comedian.
That's awesome.
Back when she's going to love hearing this. Back when she was cheating on my dad, she would take us to this old dude's house and make us play outside. And one day, my brothers and I, the 3 of us, were in this little stream, and we're picking up rocks, trying to we called them crayfish back then, before I learned crawfish, but we called them crayfish up there. So we're crawfishing. And there's this tree that had been struck by lightning, and it's cracked, and it's now in an A shape, and it's over the little stream.
Yeah.
So we walk under it, and we just hear zzz, and we're like, fuck. And my brother got hit like 20 sometimes. I was in the teens. My little brother's in the double digits. They fucked. It was one of those big ass.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm talking about? that like paper mache cone or whatever the fuck that thing is.
Oh yeah, yeah. I walked up one time to our house in Florida, and there was a waspes nest.
I can't even say wasp. It's
waspes. Is that what he says? I can't even mimic it. It's so dumb.
Watch for waspes.
Waspes.
There were waspes there. And man, I got stung like 6-7 times in the arm, and I was pulling them out.
Oh,
They'd stay in your arm. Yeah, pull them out.
Just humping on you and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you motherfucker.
They're aggressive. They're predators.
Yeah.
They can produce and edit.
Predator bees. Yeah. They produce, edit, and assault people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Great bee. Great bee, man.
So you're saying, because I was telling you that Ellis is that kid that just walks up and grabs fucking frogs and shit.
Yeah.
He brought one in the house. It's like his pet now.
Yeah.
And I remember as a kid, there's always that one kid. I'm like, that's my kid now? Like, but you said that was your brother Derek.
My brother Derek, yeah, no doubt. Like, I didn't mind. I was the frogs. I was salamanders, lightning bugs, worm, whatever. I didn't give a fuck about any of that. But lizards, we always had chameleons or iguanas. But fucking, my brother was into snakes. That was the one that he didn't fear at all.
That's crazy when people don't fear snakes
at all. And I didn't care.
I've
how
seen
big.
that people just grab them and you're like, oh my God.
There's a video of a guy in the U.S. military that just fucking in front of everyone grabs a cobra, like real slow, goes up and snatches it. I'm like, no,
nope.
But the reason,
big no.
I don't think. Like, I remember when that weird reptile guy would come to elementary school. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That just weird dude drove in a van with like a van full of reptiles.
Yeah, he had reptiles, and then he also had like a rabbit or something.
A turtle a
yeah.
cockatoo, an iguana. Like this dude just rolling around. And my brother was into it. I wouldn't mind walking by and touching a snake, but he would catch these wild little black snakes in our yard, and then he would put them in a aquarium or terrarium and keep them in the house. And he'd get them out and let them wrap around the arm and everything. We'd go get baby mice and feed them. And I loved watching. You know, I liked being there. I didn't like handling or any of that shit. So this one time, like, my brother buys this little baby mouse, and it kills it, but it doesn't eat it. And he's like, well, I'm not wasting my grass cutting money. So he tied a piece of fishing string to the tail and starts dancing it. And it bites it, and it eats it. And then my brother goes to reach in the cage, and the snake bites him. And my eyes are like your eyes. I'm like, oh my God, it just bit you. And he doesn't look at the bite. This is burned in my memory. He doesn't even look at his hand. He just looks at the snake and he's rubbing his hand. He's like, yeah, it did. And I was like, this crazy motherfucker right here. Nope. I knew at that moment shit was like, not good with him and animals.
And then you're just like, we're not the same either.
No, we're not. We are not cut from the. How did we come out of the same pussy?
Oh.
You know what I mean? We are not the same.
No way.
So, like, I don't know, a couple months later, it's my turn to cut the grass. You got to alternate. But cutting the grass was the greatest because we had a snapper riding mower, and that was early driving. You know what I mean?
That was the best.
You didn't
riding a mower.
We're doing wheelies.
I wanted to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I'm in like, I don't know, 10th grade. It's summer. I've got my shirt off. We've got a square backyard. I'm going around. And about 3-4 houses up, I can see backyards the whole way. Our buddy Jeff Wagner lives there. And I see my brother and him taking a broom, and they're standing way back, and they're whipping this pine tree. And I'm like, there's definitely, and they got a trash can. I'm like, there's definitely a snake in there, and they're trying to get it in the trash can. I don't see him again. Maybe half hour later, they walk out on our deck, which is like right up here. And I'm going under it. I've got the old school headphones and cassette going, listening to Metallica or something. And my brother's holding this like 6-foot fucking black snake. And I'm like, don't do it, Dick. Don't fucking do it. And he's just standing there. And then I go back to cutting. A few minutes later, I come up under the deck again. Tom, I felt this motherfucking thing slap across the back of my neck. It hit me, and I look over, and there's a snake face right here. I said, I grabbed it by the neck. It's the only time I've ever grabbed a snake by the neck. I threw it on the fucking ground, and then I put that goddamn blade down. He's like, don't do it, Dick. And he's running around. I ran over that motherfucking snake, cut it into 100 pieces, then took the bag catcher off and dumped it out in the yard. I go, there's your fucking snake. He's like, you're a fucking dick. Dude, he loved it. One time he had one and it got loose in the house, and no one knew where the fuck this thing was. And it was loose for a week, right? I'm not even kidding. We had a deep freeze where we would keep, like, you know, frozen steak deer. We kept our crab baits, all that shit in there. And one day, this fucking maintenance guy comes in, and you hear a grown man. We're upstairs playing video games. This guy go, oh! And my brother immediately, he goes, my snake. And he ran down and got it. It was his fucking snake. Dude, one time, I'm telling you, my brother's sick. We take my mom takes my little brother to the pediatrician, okay? And she tells me and my brother, don't fucking come in. You two sit out here in the car. So I'm sitting out in the car with him.
With Derek.
Yeah. And he reaches into his little like hoodie pocket and pulls out it's like a little garter snake. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd you we've been in the car for 20 minutes. Where'd you get it? He's like, it was in the bush out front. I mean, you just grabbed it on the way into the car to the doctor. He goes, yeah.
Fuck
I'm like,
that, dude.
You're fucked up. Man.
That's a whole segment of the population. There's a percentage of guys that are totally into that.
Have I never told you his woodpecker story? You've got your woodpecker story, dude. He shot this fucking woodpecker with a BB gun, but it was a little woodpecker. It wasn't an endangered species, but it's a little woodpecker out in our backyard, okay?
Yeah.
And we go down. He's like, I think I got it. I'm like, I don't think you got that fucking thing. We walk down, and it's this little woodpecker laying there, and it's cute, too. I'm not even gonna lie. It's cute. I'm like, oh, you got that fucking woodpecker? And my brother's like, I got it. And he picks it up. And that woodpecker shook its head like that. I said, and it fucking lit his hand up. I swear to God. My brother threw it fucking down. He shot it. And then he tied a string around it and hung it in a tree to send a message. All the other woodpeckers in the woods, I guess. And we went down the next morning to get it. And there were fox prints all under it. That fox. To this day, there's some fox out there. It's like, I'm telling you, it was hanging in a tree. Like, nobody
They do that, man. Okay. The other fox is like, no, he's bummed he killed himself.
Just hanging in the woods, hanging in a tree by a string. Okay. Committed suicide.
Dude, yeah, the kid that's cool with the reptiles is different. And that's my son.
He's cool with all of them.
I mean, he loves snakes. He's always like,
I'm scared.
I read him snake books. He watches snake He also, for a while now, he's like, I watch a snake video. First of all, he calls me Tom. I don't know if you know that. Right?
Nah.
He's like, what's up, Tom? Yeah.
He calls me Tom.
Tom. He's like, good morning, Tom. I'm like, I'm your fucking dad. He's like, all right, Tom. But he's like, hey, Tom, I want to watch a snake video. And I thought at first that he wanted to watch just like the video of a snake moving in the bushes.
Yeah, sure, on the sand.
He wants to watch it, hunt and eat.
Like what? Like goats and like
anything. He's like, I want when it kills the pig and it's like strangling animals and then eating it. He's like, let's watch that again. I'm like, you want to see that again? When that rabbit like goes, he's like, yeah, let's watch that again.
Yeah, man, rewind that.
Rewind that. Let me see that again. Favorite shit to watch.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for his.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna be a problem. Speaking of construction, I tried to watch this earlier and I didn't get through it. But there's a guy. This is in I think in London maybe or somewhere in Britain. And he's fighting with construction workers. So it's
for real?
We go. And I didn't get through it. So here it is.
All right, they're building a large building here. And here you can see the central foundations, the emergency staircase.
He just likes this shit,
concrete. I guess. Always nice to see. Hello, mate. How are you? I'm just getting a shot of it from my YouTube channel of the construction.
Make it quick.
Why? Why make it quick? Why are you telling me what to do? What do you mean I'm not allowed to do it? In there, tell your friends what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you. As a construction site, you haven't got the right to be using your cameras to film it. You can be a criminal. I don't know who you are.
Why are you calling me a criminal?
Because you have got a camera. You're recording a construction
Is it because
site.
I'm an Arab you're calling me a criminal? Are you being racist?
Really? I'm black.
Either you're going to let me do what I'm doing, or you're going to try and stop me. Or you're going to try and stop me.
You back off then. Because you might be a criminal. I don't know who you are. That's it. I'm telling you now.
My name's Charlie. I'm an Arab.
I don't care. You might be anybody.
Charlie the Arab.
I don't care.
Charlie the Arab.
I don't care. So dude. I don't know you. You've got no ID with you. You're recording a construction site. They've got tools here, power tools and everything. You might be coming here tonight to steal. Who knows?
I'm not a gypsy. I'm not going to steal the stuff, man.
Thank God he's not racist.
Yeah.
Anyway, shake my hand on video.
I won't.
Shake it.
You've missed that
Don't
part.
leave me hanging.
You've missed that part already.
Don't humiliate me even more, man. Come on.
No, you've missed that part
already. My name's
already.
Charlie. You know my name.
You've missed that part already.
You're David the Black Man or something. Come on.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah, this is taking a turn.
You know, hey, it ain't how you start. It's how you finish, buddy.
Shut up, you with the colourful hair. Shut up. Anyway, thank you. Bye. Let's deal with this guy. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, let's run over here real quick.
What's wrong with you, mate?
Leave him alone. Let him fucking work.
What's it got? Do you even know what happened there?
I don't give a fuck. Let the guy work.
Why are you siding with him and not me? Is it because I'm Arab and he's black?
What?
He just keeps throwing it in.
Yeah.
Why have you got weird coloured hair?
Because I want to.
What's wrong with your natural hair, dude?
Because I want to have fun with my hair. That's all I'm about.
Well, I want to have fun with construction guys, so what the fuck's your problem?
He doesn't need to have fun with. He's got a fucking job to do. So let him
Did
do
you
his fucking
think
job.
that big construction guy was in any worry that he needed some sort of weird, hyper-lefty, bloody poison dart frog coloration poison boy to tell me to fuck off?
Did I tell you to fuck off?
Yes.
I never used those words. You're putting words in my mouth now.
Anyway, you're going falsetto because you're panicking. Can I ask you a question? Are you a homosexual?
I'm a pansexual if you need to know.
So do you have sex with boys?
Huh?
Do you have sex with boys? Sorry, men. Do you have sex with males?
Yeah?
Yeah, it shows. Bye. See ya.
Cool. Brilliant.
This was really cool.
Dude, this guy's channel is just filled with videos like this.
Oh, just confrontation?
Mhm.
But isn't it interesting that it feels like much more, I don't know, almost like pleasant confrontation? Like it doesn't feel like as aggressive as American confrontation.
Right, like he's no Fedsmoker or anything.
No.
but I wouldn't like this.
No, I wouldn't like this. But he's like asking questions. Let me ask you something. Like his version of bullying is like, you answer this.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's a different version of bullying. He's not like, hey, fuck you, bitch. Like what you hear here, you know? It's just like, I don't know, man. He's cool. Sorry.
But everyone seemed to be also. This guy wasn't even.
No, he's
flexing
not.
back.
He's not heated.
A lot of, you know,
He's like, let him do his fucking job.
If you got that on the streets out here, they're fighting back.
Oh,
They're not
yeah.
just walking play.
No one here is going to be like,
Because I like to fuck guys.
Yeah.
You know, they'll be like, don't mind your fucking business. You know? Like,
yeah.
Fuck guys. Yeah. You know, I eat ass. What was it? I know a couple chomos.
Let me put my tongue in your ass.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
And I want your feet too.
Quit calling me a chomo.
all right. Fuck, that was great.
Tom, me gusta queso.
Ay, qué rico. A mí me gusta el queso también.
You like it cheese too. See, I learned how to say that. I used Babbel. It's an app on my phone. I open it up when I have just 15 minutes a day because I have 2 kids. I'm a busy lady. And they're like these easy lessons. They're very intuitive. Everything helps you learn by everyday phrases. So it's not like high school when you took language and you would just like learn to conjugate verbs in a boring way. Babbel really makes things easy. With Babbel, you can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. There are so many ways to learn with Babbel. In addition to lessons, you can access podcasts, games, videos, stories, and even live classes. Right now, save up to 65% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/mom. That's babbel.com/mom for up to 65% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life. I love Fiverr. It's a great way to find freelancers to handle bits and pieces of your business that you may not have the experience to handle yourself. Like, let's say you need a graphic designer, you need some kind of a logo designed. Fiverr is a global network of on-demand freelance talent that's here to help. Whether you're launching your first business, scaling your current business, or in need of extra support, from graphic design, copywriting, marketing, web programming, film editing, scoring, music, and more. It's so easy. You customize your search by service, deadline, price, seller reviews, and more. And there's no more guessing games. You'll know exactly what you're paying for up front. And there's 24/7 customer service. Find a freelancer with the specific skills you need for your next project. Check out Fiverr.com and receive 10% off your first order by using my code MOM. Find all the digital services you need in one place at Fiverr.com, code MOM. Again, that's Fiverr.com, code MOM.
Oh, I haven't shown you any of these. We found some really good, what are they? Last few weeks. Horrible. Oh yeah. Like these kind of things. Like, check this out. This dude.
Oh God, help me.
This dude's taking a piss.
Oh man.
Look at this. He just goes to take a piss on this. On this like pole right here.
No. He's definitely dead. He is definitely dead. He is dead.
I thought so too, but Nadav
There's
said
no way he survived.
He's gone. Where is he?
Listen, he is. That electricity went right through it. It started in his dick hole. It started in his dick hole, and then probably went out his asshole and every other fucking hole he had and shoved him back. It lifted him. And shoved him back.
It did.
I'll tell you what, you'll never come that hard. Dude, orgasms, everything's ruined for this one.
I don't know how Nadav. How you say he's alive?
Just some research.
Nah, they're just lying. They're lying.
Right, Zolo?
They're lying.
For sure, he's alive.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that guy
straight into a hospital room.
I want to see his dick and balls. I want to see his dick and balls.
They look different now.
Yeah, they definitely
for sure.
look different.
I mean, that is a.
And what are you doing? What are you hiding?
Right on a power line.
But you're
right?
not even hiding from anything there. Like, what do you? You
Kaboom.
came out. Oh, you don't even see him leave. It's like, pa!
Back to the Future.
Nah, ninja. Yeah. He might be in 1986 right now.
There's a lady.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No! No, I'm not okay!
She said, "Are you okay?" That lady.
Call an ambulance! What the is wrong with you?
Oh.
He's hit her in her front yard.
I mean,
a flower bed and said, "Are you okay?"
And look how they drove right up on the yard,
right across the sidewalk and everything. And are you all right?
I'm sorry. I definitely purposely hit you.
Listen, that happened to us one time.
What?
We didn't hit a woman. Well, my mom did. I told you that story, right? My mom ran over a kid.
No.
It wasn't her fault, though.
Really?
It really wasn't. I mean, it was because you're the driver, but it wasn't. But we were in her Ford Escort. It was this beige Ford Escort. It's her girlfriend, me, that lady's son, my twin brother, and then her youngest and my little brother. All in this car. Packed.
Just like a station wagon, like old school?
It's all a Ford Escort, regular.
Okay. Oh, Escort, okay.
And we're going to Hanover, Pennsylvania, because that's where the outlets were back in the day. And we're driving through, and we're going west. And this little boy comes out of this laundromat. His mom sends him over to get, like, cigarettes and her lottery tickets or whatever. And he looks west. He looks the direction we're heading and never swivels his head toward us. And my mom ran his ass over. He stepped out the street. He went right under the tires, brother. And we're looking out the back like, you just hit that kid. He's crawling back to the sidewalk.
She
crying.
stopped?
Yeah, oh yeah. The police came around. His mom started yelling at him because she saw all of it. She's like, you did not cross the street properly. Okay. Everyone's all shook up. Man, we hit a kid.
Holy
real, though.
shit.
But in high school, Eric, who we hung out with in Virginia.
Had to go to that meeting that morning.
He had a... He hung out with us in Richmond and had some
like, what are you doing?
super important meeting. And I slept in bed with him to wake him up. That's what kind of friend I am. And I was like, get up, dude. You got to go to your meeting. Okay, man. And then at like 10 o'clock, I'm coming out to meet you. And this motherfucker's asleep in a chair and like at the front door of my room. He never made it out. He never left. He was tying his shoes and passed out. But that dude, he wanted to see if his girlfriend, who he's married to still, was cheating on him back in the day because she was babysitting. And it was raining. He had a Caprice Classic station wagon. And he's driving. There's 3 up front, 3 in the back, and 2 in all the way. There's 8 of us. And he's like, let's go turf some yards on the way to. Did you ever do that shit? Just pull into somebody's grass and just fucking haul it?
No.
And we used we called it turfing.
Turfing.
Yeah, we used to
like
turf.
It.
So he's like, let's go turf some yards on the way. And it just started raining. So the road's extra
Such
slick.
a dick
Yeah, it's a
move.
dick move. And we're driving just a neighborhood like that. See, there's no curves where you just pull in their yard. You're just fucking it up. It's so stupid. But he starts to head for this yard, and I'm behind him. Okay, I'm in the seat behind the driver's seat, and I'm thinking, man, we're barreling it. He's gonna fuck this yard up like it's. And then I realize we're sliding, hydroplaning off the road, and this house is on a bend, and it's been hit by cars that have slid off the road. So they have this monster boulder that sort of slows you down, and we are humming now, and we can't stop. We hit the fucking boulder. We go over top. It punctures the transmission pan, and I can't get out. And he's like, he's trying to get out of there, but we're stuck, and we can't go anywhere. We're fucked. And this lady comes out the front door, and she's like, I know. I see you, motherfucker. I'm calling the police. So she calls the police, and we're trying to get out. I can't get out because the rock's against my door now, so we all barrel out. And I'm like, it's a good thing you didn't leave, bro. The license plate fell off the car. It's in the grass. I'm like, look, we just got to suck this up. Just say you lost control.
Yeah.
She comes out, and she's like, the police are on their way. And he's like, ma'am, I'm sorry. I lost control. And she goes, I swear to God. She goes, Eric, is that you? He goes, yeah, who's that? She goes, I'm Mrs. Gilfish. You play with my son in Little League Baseball. He goes, it is. She goes, God damn it. She calls the police back, cancels it. And then he just had to go over there and like fix their whole fucking yard.
Wow.
Yeah, he ended up knowing.
So she knew. He knew.
She recognized it.
Holy shit,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we did that.
That's
not hit a lady.
His meeting thing is one of my favorite things of that whole tour.
He had to go.
I was hanging out with him. We were all fucked up.
Eric, you have to be at that meeting.
I remember.
7 a.m. You can't miss that fucking meeting.
Because she left us telling all of us that. He's got to go to that meeting.
And I was like, I got a king size bed. I'm gonna lay in bed with him and wake him up.
Yep.
And I did. And he got up.
Yeah.
He got up, and so did I a few hours later, and showered, got ready to go meet you. And I was about to walk out the door. I'm like,
he's like,
what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, huh? I go, you never, what happened? He's like, oh, I passed out. I go, you missed your meeting? He's like, yeah, I missed it. Tying his shoes. He was close. Oh, bro. That's a wrap on that. That's a wrap on looking left and right for the rest of your life. Play that one again, dude. Play that one again. That's
he's like, hey, tape this.
He's like, watch this shit. Oh, man, a lot. Jesus Christ. First of all, it's a narrow fucking. Why would you even try that in that narrow thing?
That's the worst place you can do that.
It's the worst place to do that.
He's like, I can flip. You want to see some shit?
Watch this shit. Where did he think he was going to? Did he think he was going to flip up and come like down like a pin?
I think he thought he was going to do a full fucking flip.
To the other side of that thing. It's so small. Look at it.
Check. You ready?
Oh. All right, pack your shit. Dad just ruined the vacation. That's it, right? That vacation's over.
Dad's in the hospital. Oh, shit.
With one of those neck braces, too, that comes down like here. You know what I mean?
Hey, he's like, hey, man. See this?
No! Look at her leg. Oh,
they lived. They lived both.
There's two people in there?
Yeah.
Play that again. I only see this lady here.
Yeah, this is in Russia, but they both lived.
Oh! That's a dare. I have fears about shit like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When we did that, when we were in this Vegas festival a few years ago, they had a really nice hotel and everything for us. This VIP whole, I think it was like a real world house or something. It was badass. But I had this little balcony on it, and there were like 8 people out on it, and it's way up. And I stepped out there, and I went right back in. I was like, guys, I just feel like this thing could just go poop.
And it sure can.
That's it.
It can.
And it can. Yeah.
Yep, it definitely can, man.
People are like, look at the view. I'm like, I'll do it from behind this glass.
This one might be
here.
my favorite one right here.
No. That's both knees. That's a double buckle right there.
His hips are fucked too.
Everything. Oh, man. Listen, bones didn't come out. Let me see that again. What is he dressed
I
as?
texted that video to my surgeon. I said, what do you think of this? And he goes, oh, God. And I said, what's he going to need? He goes, all the terrible things.
Everything. He's gonna need it. He needs a new body.
Oh, man.
man.
He jumps from the roof in rain boots. He's wearing fucking
what
rain
is he
boots.
dressed as? Like a crow? What
I
the
don't
fuck
know,
is he
man.
doing
You know that
this
he
guy?
told him, just roll camera, check this shit out. Same thing.
Wait till I get up there.
Wait till I get up there. Check this
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
I've done it before. Ready?
Oh God, his head touched the ground, dude. They're laughing. They're laughing. Look.
He's done, dude. He's
done. He don't even hear him laugh. There's just some ringing going on.
Oh, check out this motherfucker.
Dude, I can't.
Just slow down real slow.
Oh!
He's drowning right now.
I'll tell you what, if that's shit water, I'll be like, good for you, bro. You're done, man. I'm not jumping in there and dying.
He slowed down to jump.
He did. He did.
You can't stutter. Like, run.
No, man, you got to keep going, bro. And pull out.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. You like pro wrestling, man?
Yeah.
There's some amateur shit you should see.
Marcus Everett all the way up. Oh, my God.
There is no fucking way. Oh, you missed. And this guy rolls off like he got hit.
Yeah. Got to keep it going.
Hey, man, I'm a yes and this. Oh, you ever dropped the hole?
Oh. I mean, how far is that?
Well, I thought that was a basketball. That's at least 12, 15 feet up on the wall. And then pushed out way fucking, I don't know, that's another 30 feet off that wall, maybe more. This motherfucker, these people. That's someone's dream right there.
Right there.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm chasing it.
Yeah, man. How come you don't do it anymore?
Yeah, well.
I missed a jump one time.
Overshot.
Shattered my elbow and my shoulder and my collarbone. Oh, fuck.
It's almost the same position you were in. Look.
Almost.
If you had an arm bent
backwards.
over.
I know. He ain't ready for that basketball life, though.
No, he is
Stick to
not
wrestling,
ready.
bro.
Stick to that, dude. Stick to
You
that.
ain't ready for balling.
Guess who ain't calling? Professional wrestling.
Oh, fuck. God damn, that made me laugh. Oh.
Can we talk about how I embarrassed myself at your party?
It wasn't my party. We went to a party together.
Yeah, you invited me.
Yeah, and we went to a party, and at one point, I was asked to open a bottle of wine.
It was a really kick-ass party.
It was
too.
fun. It
You're
was
like,
cool.
come out. We haven't hung out in a while without comedy. Which
Right.
I started to think about it. Like probably just coming over to your house is one of the last times.
So we go, and there's like it's a group of people. I only know a couple of them, but everyone there is really nice. It's this backyard party, right? And
they're showing King of Kong.
yeah, it's
the
a
whole
movie
theme.
outside, and there's
It's
like
awesome.
It's cool.
Awesome, yeah.
Like food.
So we Uber up.
There's like posters painted of it, right? And yeah, we meet out front. We talk for a little bit. I was going to this party, and we hang out. We're having a good time, and like, yeah, the movie started. People are watching, and people get up, get food and stuff. I go over to the table one time, and host says, "Oh yeah, open this bottle of wine." And I go, "Okay." So I go to open the bottle of wine, and it's kind of a rickety, wine opener, but I feel like I got it, and I push those two arms down on the outside and pull up, and I just pulled half of it out, half the cork. It tore, and I was like, fuck. So now I'm like, what do I do? And then I go, well, I guess the only thing to do is push the cork in, right? Because there's no way I try to remove it. It's the only way to like salvage any of it. Now what you're supposed to do is then pour that wine into another, bottle or something to hold it, but with like a net apparatus to filter everything. But I'm not doing all that at a party. So
And the fancy part, like, this house was bomb.
It was nice. Yeah, it was cool.
Like, these people have the kind of money where I was like, how'd you find this house? Like, oh, we were building a mansion down the hill. And we took a walk by and thought, we like this one too.
Yeah.
I go, what's this property over here? She goes, oh, it's just a house in a big yard. We don't know what to do with it. I'm like, can I rent it?
Yeah.
Can I rent it? Like, what do you mean? I know what to do with it.
Those people right there that are at the party, we own where they live too.
Yeah.
They live over there.
And they were like, what, 6 Jeopardy winners there?
Yeah.
Someone that had won millions of dollars.
It was crazy.
It was
cool.
High end.
So, anyways, I jam the rest of the cork into the bottle.
We're there.
And then I pour a glass, and then I'm like, right. You want a glass of wine? He's like, yeah.
Says nothing.
Give him a glass of wine. And then I see him later. He's like, and then the best is that you think that it's just fancy wine.
I thought it was rich people shit. I thought, you know what? There's no way. Tom's giving me wine with cork in it.
Yeah.
This is fancy shit. And look, you know me. I try to keep a small footprint. Like when you said that you wanted to, I could go on tour with you. I was like, let me get TSA pre-check. Let me get clear. I just want to be there. I want to be. I don't want to be disruptive. I want to blend into everything. So I'm trying to be like, we're at this fancy shit. And I'm thinking like, oh, that's my. I'm like, what the fuck is it? But I would have known if my taste was
shit's all in my teeth.
I'm chewing it a little bit like. I think this is fermented berries.
This is highfalutin
I thought it was
wine.
fermented like honeydew or fruit or something. I'm biting it a little bit,
And
but
you're
I
like, so
can't
what is
taste.
this? What is
I
this
can't taste
wine?
it. I'm like, but I'm also right next to the food table, fresh off a pandemic, and I'm just going. So later we're leaving, and I'm like, hey man, what the fuck was in that wine? And Tom's like, oh man, I put the cork in, and I'm like, god damn it, I'm over there fucking spitting.
You're thinking that this is what the elite drink.
I really thought it was some rich people shit I had never had before.
It's just cork.
That's humiliating. I really thought it was some fancy shit. It's cork. I've had plenty of cork.
I ruined that bottle of wine.
Fuck that wine.
It was a good bottle.
There were people probably all around that party go.
Man, this fancy shit's good.
I'm digging it out of my teeth with my tongue. Like, this is good wine, right? Yeah. I think I got a seed from fresh fruit locked in there. You ever get one of those seeds locked right in your tooth?
Well, this wine is fucking good. Where you get this wine, man?
Is this sangria?
Is that fruit? Am I eating fruit?
What kind of fruit did y'all have in that wine earlier? That lady be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Asshole, we didn't have any fruit.
No fruit, bro. Oh, fuck.
God damn.
Oh, that's so funny. So funny. This dude, I haven't seen this, but apparently there's a flat earther who has a pretty good take on it, on why we should believe. Is that what I'm looking at? Is that what he does? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted to show this globe and its theory that it goes around the sun. We're going to use a light here in my living room as the sun. Okay. So here's the North Pole.
So far we're following.
And we're spinning 365 times before we go around the sun once.
Okay.
And meanwhile, as you can see, the North Pole, where's that supposed to go? Is that supposed to change every time you go around over here? And if so, how come the North Star is the same position every night?
So far, it's really good.
I don't know. I got lost right after the sun. The 365, I'm like, and then right when he took this physical turn here is when he lost me. I don't know what
you're spinning, going around the sun, and this point here is supposed to be onto the Polaris, wherever that is. Where's that at? Does it flip-flop like this? No, of course not. It says right here on the bottom of the globe
that you bought.
It says globes are not meant for educational purposes, but only for decorative purposes. Most people are taught from the globe. That's why everybody believes it.
I mean, are you not convinced?
Now I am.
Yeah.
Now I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Once it said, I never knew there was a sticker that said globes weren't for educational purposes. Once I saw that, I shattered the whole conspiracy. Oh, man.
My whole world just changed right now. Yeah. I felt the same thing.
What if it's not flat? I mean round, though. But what if it's also not flat? What if it's like fucking triangle?
I mean, it'd be cool.
Like it would, yeah. If it was,
it'd be cool if
everybody was
if we
wrong.
didn't. I know somebody who believes that, and I go, what about
believes the flat Earth?
Yeah, and it's definitely not round. And I'm like, what about all the NASA images? And he's like, you believe that shit? I'm like, well, I mean, they're constantly sending
They've had
photos
Photoshop
from
since the 60s.
He's like, man, it's all bullshit. I'm like, so NASA? He's like, that's all bullshit. All the photos, all to fuck with you. Okay. Pretty cool, man.
Entire space program full of bullshit.
Oh yeah. Just to, what's
Just
the
space bullshit.
But what's the benefit of me believing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is the conspiracy? Now that I believe it's round, then what?
Yep. Exactly. Like,
And
you
they're
know
like,
what? You're
well, they're
right.
like, well, yeah, you're a
is
fucking
flat.
idiot.
It is flat.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. All
what I'm
right.
saying.
Now what?
Now what?
Now what? That's it, man.
And then, my favorite one for I've had somebody go, how come you don't see the fucking? I look out, I don't see no round.
Yeah.
I see straight.
It's
I see
straight.
flat.
It's flat.
Yeah. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, that's realistic. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yep. You can't figure that out.
This is also real.
안녕하세요. 저는 지민입니다. Hey guys, I'm finally Korean. I've transitioned. I'm so happy I've completed my look. I'm finally Korean, guys. I have the eyes. Just had a brow lift as well. So I'm so happy. Finally, I've been trapped in the wrong body for 8 years. And that's the worst feeling in the world, when you're trapped and you don't feel like you can be yourself. But finally, I'm Korean. I can be myself. And I'm so happy.
Look, you know me, dude. I support everybody's wishes here, but I gotta say this.
Yeah.
You're still in that body.
Yeah.
All you did was change the way the body looks.
Yeah.
You're still trapped. If the problem was being trapped in that body,
You're still there.
you're still in it.
Yeah.
You're just Korean in it now.
And you're also definitely not Korean now.
You're not even close to Korean though. I wonder if, and I don't know. This is there a before of this person?
No, I don't think we have a before.
Like, is that good surgery? Like,
I don't think they look Korean.
I'm saying, who's the doctor that did this? Guys, I'm finally.
I'm finally Korean.
Yeah. There was a countdown to it. I couldn't wait to see the results. If I had a friend that was like, hey, listen, I identify as Korean, I'm like, well, the first thing you should do is go to Korea. Like, that's
here we
where I
go.
would go. Yeah.
Oh, so they're white. And they just had a regular kind of white appearance, I guess, right? Like traditional white features.
Mm-hmm.
And then
on the outside.
Right, on the outside. And the inside, you're always Korean. I get it. I'm sure, you know who would really, I wish Bobby Lee was here right now. We could ask him if he accepts him as a Korean now.
I don't know. This guy might be more Korean than Bobby Lee. Here's the thing I love about this, too.
Yeah.
The fact, the ignorance.
How self-satisfied he is. He's like,
so
I did
happy.
it.
The ignorance about how racist this actually is. That you think having eye surgery is all it takes to be Korean. That's it. That's all you think it is.
That'd be like an Asian person having like round eye surgery. Be like, I'm white. Yeah.
I'm white now,
Yeah.
everybody. Like, nah, you just
Yeah.
have round eyes.
Yeah.
That's like me right now going, I'm Mexican. Like, what'd you do? I just blinked and I woke up identified as Mexican.
And that's all you got to do, man. This episode is also brought to you by Hims. You've heard us talking about Hims, how they're helping guys look their best. If you haven't yet, it's time to see what they're all about. Is your hair falling out? Is it starting to thin? And you're like, I'll just sit around and wait and maybe do something 10 years from now. Then you're going to have a buzz cut like me. Do you want to avoid that? Go to forhims.com, the one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. It's time to write a new chapter, one in which you have hair. Hims is helping guys be the best versions of themselves. This is not snake oil pills. This is prescription solutions backed by science. Hims was created by a guy who knows some men's health conversations are easier online than in person. No more awkward in-person doctor visits or long pharmacy lines. You get connected to real licensed medical professionals online. Today, Hims is giving you their best offer yet. If you're not happy with your results after 90 days, Hims will give you a full refund. And right now, our listeners can get their first visit absolutely free. Go to forhims.com/mom. That's forhims.com/mom. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Remember, that's forhims.com/mom. This episode is brought to you by Black Rifle Coffee Company. Black Rifle Coffee Company is a veteran-owned coffee company serving premium coffee. They've donated 6 million cups of coffee to frontline workers. And my God, they have these the cold brew filter pouches that make it easier to make cold brew at home as the summer heats up. Absolutely fantastic. You guys know I'm a big cold brew fan. Like a little extra ice, a little splash of milk, just a splash. And Black Rifle Coffee Company makes a delicious one. This medium roast features a cocoa and vanilla aroma, rich chocolate tasting notes, and a smooth finish. You just drop 2 packs into cold water, let it sleep for 24 hours, and enjoy the classic JB roast over ice. That's what I'm talking about. No more waiting in the drive-thru lane. Go to blackriflecoffee.com/mom today to get the new cold brew packs. Use the code MOM at checkout. Make your mornings better with Black Rifle Coffee. That's blackriflecoffee.com/mom, and the code is MOM at checkout. You know who Adriana Chechik is?
Mm-mm.
She's an adult film star.
No, who's that? Let's see her.
It's like okay.
maybe.
I'm doing a DP on Friday, a DP on Saturday before my dunk tank. So I'm gonna get home at 2. I have a hard out by 2 because I didn't want to fuck up the dunk tank and carnival thing I'm doing for Twitch. So DP Friday, DP Saturday, Sunday DP, and Monday boy girl anal scene. I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be a fun ass weekend. I mean, at least I'll be like stretched out, so that's good.
She's doing a DP Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then an anal scene Monday. You know what I mean? So she's
That's
doing
7 dicks and a pussy. Yeah. I did the math when I was listening to it. That's a lot of fucking.
And 2 at once.
Yeah,
all
that's
the
what I'm
time.
saying.
Yeah.
Those holes are going to be stretched out, whether you like it or not.
Did you see you appeared on YMH Podcast? Doomers! Yes! Between him and Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer, I'm just wondering if they want to get a DP going or if they want to, hit me up for any double action. If both of those 2 men want to put their podcast where their dick is, then find me. They know where I am. Because I've tried to reach out to Bert a few times, and nothing ever followed through.
That's weird.
Yeah. But apparently Bert and I have an open invite.
I mean, very open, bro.
Yeah.
Very open. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Do you approve?
I approve of you guys.
What about Christina?
Just
keep your mouth open if you approve.
Yeah, gasp if you approve. That looks that's
pretty accurate. Yeah.
Seems like she got the thumbs up, bro.
So you heard her call him
Bert Kreischer?
Yeah, Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer.
Have you seen how many people have mispronounced his name?
Yeah, he tells me. I was laughing about how he's telling
TBS.
me. Like, no.
TBS, which he hosts a show
Yeah,
on.
the show, yeah.
Dude.
Go Big Show, Thursday night on TBS. Cody Rhodes, of course, Snoop Dogg, Jennifer Nettles, Rosario Dawson, and Bert Kreischer.
Dude, listen, I saw Bert. I thought this was a joke.
Mm-mm.
I thought this guy purposely fucked his name up as a ha-ha. That's real.
It's real.
Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Like Hari Krishna.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer.
And then on a separate night, on a different feed, they did this one.
Snoop and Cody Rhodes, a part of Go Big Show. Set your DVRs now to watch Snoop, Rosario Dawson, Jennifer Nettles, Cody Rhodes, and Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer.
8/7 Central on TBS. Bruce Kreischer. Sorry.
Bruce Kreischer.
Let me incorrectly correct you, man. I think you mean Bruce Chrysler. Yeah, that's
We're
it.
paying this dude
They
on
know
our
it.
network.
Oh, yeah, that's it. We're big fans.
what's the stand-up's name again? Bert Kreischer. You can look up.
Even he did a show. He's got a thing with Jim Jeffries.
I'm going to be performing in Colorado on, I know this, for September the 8th at Red Rock. So you're welcome to come if you want to come and have a laugh. Me and Bert Kreischer.
Unbelievable. Piss poor.
Piss poor.
Piss fucking
Bert Kaiser. It looks like Bert, but it's an R right there. I don't know if the R is silent. Bert Kreischer.
All those.
I never heard of Bert Kaiser. He's standing here with his shirt off, so.
Everybody. Brett.
Quit calling me a chomo.
It would be terrible to me because somebody called you that.
That would be the worst.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck. Are you road dogging it? Are you coming out on the road?
I've got a few dates coming up right now. September 16th to the 18th, I'll be in Phoenix. I'm headlining Brea like October 28th. More fall dates. So just go to ryansickler.com.
All right, cool.
Everything will be posted there.
Yeah, we got to go do some dates together, too.
I can't wait,
yeah.
dude. We're doing what? Next year we're doing a California run, a Midwest run with Ohio and West Virginia. That's where it starts. That's what's got me excited.
Really?
Yeah, Charleston, West Virginia. I went to Lollapalooza. I hung. That was the year Kurt Cobain was 94, I believe, the summer of 94, and Nirvana was supposed to headline, and Kurt Cobain died, and Smashing Pumpkins stepped in, and I had tickets already. And that's the story where my brother gave the girl I was dating at the time the joint laced with PCP, and she just she missed the whole fucking. It was like a Tribe Called Quest, Beastie Boys, Parliament.
He knew it had it, or
yeah, and didn't tell her. And I smell it, and I go, "Hey, what the fuck is that?" He's like, "Oh, we thought you knew." I'm like, "Knew what?"
It's dusted, man.
Yeah, and I'm like, "You just gave her a joint with PCP," and she was like, she was a little thing, skinny, and then she starts panicking about what's going to happen to her, and then it happens to her, and so we just got a good spot. She laid down. I'm telling you, she slept for like 4 or 5 hours. And I say she's little because when she woke up, this chick ate like a fucking hostage. Okay, she couldn't stop eating. And I told my brother and Shannon, it was my brother and Shannon that did this to her.
Yeah.
And they knew her. And I'm like, you're buying her all the food she wants. And I'll bet you she ate $200 worth of festival food. She
really
couldn't stop eating. And I was like,
we know that dude who he said he got wet. He got a PCP joint. I said he was punching cars.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
He's just like,
fucked up.
Just punching
that
out
was
fucking
Charleston,
headlights.
West Virginia, bro.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That's like Memorial Day weekend, rolling through there. And, I want to do any other dates you want. I'll pick them.
Okay.
If I can. When I sit in therapy with you, we'll rehab. I'll sit down. We'll go through some dates.
No, I'd love to, man. I'd love to.
We're doing it.
Yeah. I love that Drew has that. Dr. Drew has. He didn't tell me about dust. But he said that, he goes, people on cocaine run from police and people on meth go towards them.
This is crazy. I just watched, I don't know why it popped up my feed, but it was a promo of him on my show. And he said the thing too about cocaine, they black out their windows also.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said it's always, if coke and meth, it's always a psychological just worry about the authorities.
Yeah.
It always involves the authorities.
He said people on cocaine will see a cop and jump out a window. Like if they're fucked up enough. And that people on meth will be like, those 8 guys? And fucking run right towards them. Like go right up to them.
Yeah.
They want that. They want that smoke. And when they're on meth, I don't know why.
People don't believe. It's on my album where I talked about it, but that was my brother and a cousin smoked. I watched them. I was like, let me watch it. And they had a joint dipped in PCP, and they went out of their fucking minds. And then,
oh yeah, you told that story. That story's so great.
So then, after only a couple weeks later, it's the West Virginia fucking Lollapalooza. So I'm now also realizing you guys are still smoking that shit. Like, don't make that a fucking habit. But man, it wrecked them. But not her. I mean, not her, but not them.
So they were cool with it.
They were cool enough,
Did you ever do that? Did you ever try it?
Fuck no, man. No.
I want to know what it does to somebody.
I watched.
Because doesn't
really
it
felt
create
like they were somewhere else?
Oh, really?
They really. My cousin thought he was upstairs and he was sitting on the fucking.
What are you guys doing up here?
I mean, my brother
Right?
thought I was. Yeah, he's like, "What are you doing up here?" I'm like, "You." He literally. So what happened was, my brother hits it and goes to passes it to me, and I just right over there to my cousin, or my cousin to me, and right over to my brother. And I'm scared. I'm scared now that
It's on your fingers?
yeah, and it can get in my pores. Like, I don't want a part of PCP. And my brother hits it, and it goes back to my cousin. My cousin says nothing and puts it out. And my brother doesn't complain or say, hey, fucking.
Send it back, yeah.
And within, boom, like that, they change. You can see a change. And my brother starts panicking, and he gets up. He's like, I don't feel good. And he's standing, he's breathing heavy. He's like, I'm going to go upstairs and lay down. And my cousin says, I wouldn't go be alone with my thoughts. And I was like, oh, my God, what is going on in your head right now? And my brother walks a full circle in front of the chair he's sitting in, and he sits back down. And I go, what the fuck was that? And he said, so he looked at me and goes, what'd you get up here? I said, you're not upstairs, you dumb motherfucker. You didn't
go
And
anywhere.
my cousin said, I swear to God, this is a true story. My cousin said, I never realized how much upstairs looked like downstairs. I'm like, man, we're not upstairs, and you didn't even get up out of your fucking chair. Like, he at least walked a circle. You know what I mean? You don't get to teleport.
What you guys
gotta
doing
put
here?
The time in. That's the way he was like, how'd you get up here, man? I'm like, man, fuck
We
that.
smoked this shit in Peru when I graduated from college. I took one of my roommates down to Peru, and you've met like Rodrigo and all those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, laugh all you want. You know damn well I met Rodrigo. Rodrigo almost got me killed at a fucking roulette table in Vegas, that motherfucker.
So
He almost got me. You left. He almost got me killed. that motherfucker.
When you told me what happened, I definitely thought you might be dead. So, but we go down to Peru, and we're in college. We're used to like, let's get some weed. And looking back, it was so high risk, kind of what we did, being that we're in like a third world country and not knowing how it could go. So, me and my buddy that I brought down, we smoked weed all the time at the time. So I hit up Rodrigo and I go, hey man, we want to get some weed. And he's like, all right. So we go to the university campus. I don't know if it was University of Lima or what. He's like, this dude will hook us up. Like, all right. He goes, I go, how much is it? He goes, $20. So I figured we're just going to get like a little sack. Dude hands me an ounce.
For 20?
Yeah. I mean, I was like, what? So, stash it in the jacket. And then I'm like, holy shit, man. That's $20? Dude, I don't know what's in this, but we smoke a joint, and like within minutes, I'm up on their roof.
Why?
With my friend, and I was like, you hear that shit, man? And he's like, what? I was like, trains, man. You hear the trains? And he was like, I don't hear trains. And I was like, you don't hear that? And I remember him being like, mm-mm. And then I was like, God damn, I'm so cold. And it wasn't cold. I was like, I had to get like extra blankets, and I was shaking.
I know that high cold.
And I was like, ooh. And I kept talking about trains, and he was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with you. The next night, he got high, but he didn't. The next night, we smoke again, and I swear to God, I feel like regular high. And he goes, I hear those trains.
Nah.
Yeah. It took over. There's no trains, there's no trains, but we were hearing shit, and it freaked me. I was like, this is not weed. It didn't hit me like weed, didn't smell like weed. I felt like it was maybe like some dirt weed, and then like they poured some fucking chemical on it,
Yes. I would say the strangest smoke I ever had. So when I worked at UPS, shout out to UPS, Baltimore Hub, Primary One, Joe
Avenue, yeah.
I was tight with all the black supervisors, and a lot of them went to black colleges they were from New York going to black colleges in Baltimore. Like, God, what was one of the ones, I think Morehouse maybe it was, but
Morehouse down in Atlanta.
No, that's Atlanta. Yeah. That is Atlanta. I can't remember.
What's the
They're going to
HBCU
Howard,
yeah.
in DC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did a show at Howard. Did you do that with me?
No.
Yeah, I did a show.
Howard's
at Howard.
great university. But these guys all will go back up to New York on the bus on the weekends, and then they'll come back on Monday to work and go to school. And when they come back, they're bringing this shit they're telling me called chocolate Thai. I'm like, I want to try chocolate Thai. You know, I hear about the rappers on the East Coast rapping about chocolate Thai. All right, we'll bring it back to you. I'm like, okay. And these guys, I'm like, you're riding this shit on a Greyhound? They're like, yeah, Greyhound. And now I know, you know. I'm like, yeah, of course. So they bring it in to UPS. I mean, they're giving me drugs at work, like this bag of weed. And I go home. And my brother's, back then I was just a weekend smoker. My brother was every day. And I'm like, I got this shit called chocolate Thai. And they said one hit'll do you. And I hit it. And I'm like, whew. And it definitely tastes weird. My brother's like, one hit. And he hits it. And he's like, that's all we need. I go, what do you think it is? He's like, I think that's opium. And I'm not sure what it was, but it was definitely dipped. And that bag, I kept smoking it, but it lasted me like 3 months. You know what I mean? You just took a pinch of that shit. Yeah, and even for me, I was like, couple of that, we're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
You've always been at the craziest tolerance I've seen.
Yeah.
You can smoke, I've seen you smoke an entire joint, and your demeanor didn't even shift.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Like, in the second joint, too, and you've been like totally normal.
I'll smoke. Yeah, I could just. The problem is I can smoke like that, so it's the same way with drinking. Like my tolerance is, I feel sick before I'm drunk when I drink. You know what I mean?
You have
like,
super high tolerance for alcohol.
Yeah, especially if I have food in my stomach. If I know I'm gonna drink, I won't eat so I can get the fucking buzz. But I feel sick before I feel drunk. But weed, I could rip 10 joints a day, and I'll talk to you just like this.
But you do feel high, right? Even if it's super.
I get a little bit of a buzz. But
That's it.
I don't feel. I'll put it this way: I don't feel the version of high that I would drunk if I had 10 drinks. You know what I'm saying? I'm still very much in control of myself.
Man, I'm just like 2 hits, and I'm like.
But you do your edibles, and that works for you better.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Which you have doesn't work.
I took a 10 milligram weed mint this morning just to freshen my breath.
You know George Perez?
Nothing for me.
George Perez?
Yeah.
He gave me a 1,500 milligram edible.
That exists.
I was like, you can have that.
You're going to another planet.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. And that planet is in the ER.
Yeah, and see that, I also don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I can handle and what I can function with. So, yeah, weed is my...
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, you got dates coming up all at ryansickler.com.
Yep. Subscribe to my YouTube, please.
Absolutely.
The Honeydew Podcast. The Patreon that community is growing and doing great.
I got to tell you this.
Stories are insane.
I got to tell you, I scroll through Instagram like everybody else all the time. It's my favorite social media platform. Every time I go by your page, you have these great highlights from Patreon and from the podcast. I fucking watch all of them.
I appreciate it.
There's such good stories, and it's like real people telling real stories, and it's so captivating and engaging. I get sucked into it, man. Like it's really good. What you've built is really, really good.
Dude, first of all, thank you so fucking much.
Yeah.
You know that means the world to me.
It's true.
From you.
I mean it, man.
You are so many things: a mentor, a phenomenal businessman, one of the best and funniest comedians in this goddamn game, and for you to say that, it's called The Honeydew with Y'all, and I just highlight the lowlights with regular people. They send their stories in.
Incredible stories.
And I don't dog it. I don't do 20, 30 minutes. I do an hour plus, and these stories are incredible.
Incredible. That's what gets me. I mean, I'm watching these clips, these little highlights, and I'm like, holy shit.
I had a guy talk about a drug deal where someone else got blown, their brains got blown onto his face. A guy that died in a car crash who came back. People finding out that who they thought was their biological dad is their best friend's dad. Like, it's insane.
It's stories that you can't, like, you could try to make this up and you couldn't do it. I watched the one, I don't know, a week or so ago about the guy who was like,
the hunting stand.
And you're like, you should stop hunting, man.
That motherfucker.
People die every time you hunt.
That poor dude went in the hunting stand. His mom died. And he waited out in the woods 2 days for them to set everything up because he pushes things down, doesn't want to deal. Gets home, goes to the funeral, they take him out to drink, and he ends up getting in a fist fight, and he doesn't realize he's fighting a Mobile police officer, and they fucked him. He had to go to the funeral with bruises and shit all fresh out of jail. And then 2 years to the day, he goes back hunting again, goes up in that tree stand for good luck, and his uncle dies on the hunting trip at the camp on the other side of the hill. Jeez. I said, dude, you need a new tree stand. He said, I cut the tree down.
Cut the tree down, yeah.
Cut that motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying, man. I watch these little highlights. I'm like, man, this is amazing.
They're crazy. Thank you. And it's $5 a month. I don't do tiers or any of that. It's $5 a month. You also get now the Honeydew and ad-free a day early at no additional cost. Everything's $5 a month. And
There you go.
if you sign up for a year, you get over a month free. There it is.
There it is. Go to RyanSickler.com, thehoneydew.com,
Yep.
and follow him on
HoneydewPodcast.com. Just
Honeydew
go to
Podcast.
RyanSickler.com.
It's all there. Follow him on Instagram. Listen to his podcast. See him on the road. He's a great comic, and we'll be doing stuff together. Thanks for coming, man.
Dude, thank you for having me.
Closing song is Point of Personal Privilege by Mr. Mobius.
Quick point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Guys, him. I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. We're all fresh and ready to go.
Thank you, comrade.
If we want to defeat capitalism, we are going to need a party that will organize working people to fight for the demands that we want and to win socialism. Ready to go.
Thank you, comrade.
We're all fresh and ready to go.
Thank you, comrade.
We're all fresh and ready to go.
Thank you, comrade.
We're all fresh and ready to go.
Thank you, comrade.
Thank you so much.
Hi, thank you for watching that episode of Your Mom's House. Please continue to watch more. You can see all these where my hand's gesturing. You can click on those. And please subscribe if you have not yet. And subscribe button, and then we'll get your money. Thanks.